Good morning, students. Today's topic is the tropical grasslands. Now, the tropical grasslands lie in the transitional zone between the equatorial rainforests and the tropical deserts, between the tropics, lying roughly between 10 to 20 degree north and south, both the hemispheres. And Sudan is a typical example of this type of natural region, so it is also known as Sudan type of natural region. Now, by what names are they known in different continents? First of all, in Africa and Australia, they are known as savanna. In the Orinoco Basin of South America, they are known as llanos, while in Brazil, they are known as campos. Talking about their distribution, they are the most extensive in Africa, you can see, lying on both the sides of the equatorial region. In the northern hemisphere, it covers parts of Sudan, Nigeria, Chad, Togo, Ghana, Senegal, Mali, etc. While in southern hemisphere, it covers parts of Zimbabwe, Zambia, Zaire, Mozambique, Kenya, etc. In Australia, it covers parts of Western Australia, Northern Territory, and Queensland. Come to South America now. It covers parts of Guyana Highlands and Orinoco Basin, covering parts of Venezuela and Colombia. In Southern Hemisphere, it covers larger parts of Brazil, Argentina, Bolivia, and Paraguay. So that was the distribution. Come to climatic conditions now. Talking about temperature first, these grasslands experience hot wet summers and warm dry winters as they lie between the tropics. During summers, the average temperature may be 30 degrees centigrades, while in winters it may be 20 degrees centigrades. So the annual range of temperature is 10 to 15 degrees centigrades. The hottest months are just before the rainy season in both the hemispheres. Now come to precipitation. This region receives moderate annual rainfall varying from 25 centimeters at the margins of tropical deserts to 125 centimeters at the margins of equatorial rainforests. As this region lies between the tropics, it lies in the belt of trade winds. What are trade winds now? Trade winds are the prevailing winds which blow from subtropical high pressure belt towards the equatorial low pressure belt in both the hemisphere. Since they are easterly in direction, they are known as northeast trade winds and southeast trade winds. So, these grasslands lie in the trade wind belt, and during the summer season only, these trade winds are onshore, so they bring rainfall. But in winters, they come under the influence of dry trade winds, meaning the trade winds blow from land towards the sea. So they are dry in winters. Such dry trade winds blowing over North Africa are known as Harmattan. So that was the climatic condition of tropical grasslands. Now, such climatic conditions cannot support good growth of trees, but they support good growth of tall grasses, which may be 1 to 2 meters of height. Some grasses reach up to 4 meters, which are known as elephant grasses. They are well adapted to their surroundings. They have long roots to tap water. Besides this, very few trees are found here which are deciduous in nature. Deciduous trees, they shed their leaves in the dry season in order to minimize loss of water through transpiration from the leaves. They are also adapted in many other ways, like they are short-heighted and they are flat-topped or umbrella-shaped in order to withstand strong trade winds. Their trunks stores water in the rainy season. They have long roots to tap water. Some trees can remain dormant during the dry season. Typical trees found here are baobab and acacia trees. Besides this, there are several scrub regions, like the scrub regions of Australia are known as Malay Mulga and Spinifex. So that was the vegetation. Now, such climatic condition and vegetation, the effect can be clearly seen in the human response here. The population is less here, it is sparsely populated because of the unfavorable climatic conditions. There are tribal people who indulge in hunting and fishing with the help of primitive weapons. Some tribal people are nomadic herders and they rear cattle in order to provide them milk and meat. Some of the regions have well developed commercial pastoral industries and they export their products to European countries. And lastly, they have also developed commercial agriculture, which has made them economically quite prosperous. So, like coffee plantations in Brazil, Kenya, Colombia. Then sugarcane plantations in West Indies, Brazil, and Queensland. Tobacco in Zimbabwe, cotton in Sudan, etc. So that was the human response found in tropical grasslands. So that was all about the tropical grasslands.